Welcome to the Mike and You podcast. This is your boy, Big Fritchie, aka the Mike 816 on Twitter, the Mike 816 on Instagram, the Mike 816 on Facebook, the Mike 816 on Spill, but I got locked out, so I don't know how to.
How do you hold
I don't even know my password on Spill. And
Hold
more
on,
importantly,
hold
the
on.
Mike 816 on Blue Sky, baby. Hit me up. I'm with my main man.
I am UINKC on X and all the rest of them. Hold on. I don't get how you get locked out of your account.
Well, I didn't get locked out.
Because people say that all the time. And I'm like,
Okay,
they
this is
give
what
you
happened.
options to change your password. Change your password. But no, y'all rather make a whole new account.
I didn't make a whole
Then
new
it'd be the
account.
Mike 816 2.
See?
What? You could have just changed your password.
You didn't even introduce yourself.
I did.
You didn't say what it do, so I didn't hear it.
Ah, there. What it do? Well, what it do? Did I just say nothing? We keep it moving. What it do, people?
It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope podcast episode to listen to.
Okay.
Listen to.
All right.
Hey, Timberland, sign your boy.
No. I was actually about to buy some Timberlands.
I was talking about the producer.
I know who you was talking about. I know you was
Only rich people wear Timberlands, like you from New York, yo.
No,
what's the dealie, yo, ma?
They got different styles now. Different styles of shoes, bro.
Ain't none of them better than Crocs, baby.
Okay, here you go.
Guess what kind of shoes I got on today? Crocs.
I don't really have to guess. I can look, but you and your Crocs, bro. You need to reach out to them, see if they're sponsors.
Crocs. Anyway, how was your summer?
Busy?
I'm proud of you. You took at least 2 vacations.
Then they weren't vacations.
What were they?
They were trips that they were family. I don't want to necessarily call them vacations because they're not places like I would be like, hey, let's go here. Their family, I had to deal with. Hold on, 2 vacations. Where's the second one come in? My bad. Where the second one at?
I thought you went out. You went to Branson?
No, I didn't.
You didn't go to Branson?
No.
You know we've been gone since May.
Yeah, I didn't go to Branson. I didn't go to Branson.
You went to like 2 vacations though.
I went to Shreveport and the SIP. So that's where I went.
See, he don't even know himself better. I know him better than he know himself.
Because they weren't vacations. They were.
I've been on like
good trips, but they were not vacations.
I've been on like 5. Been 2 down to Memphis.
Bro, it's been a busy summer for.
Just imagine going to Memphis 2 times.
It's 8 hours.
Not really. It's like 7.5.
That's a good trip right there.
And
that's a good trip. And
then I went a couple of other places. And you people know where.
Oh. I was gonna speculate, but I'm not. We keep it moving. Listen, man, this is the first episode back. They had the Hall of Fame game Thursday.
The Chargers mid-season.
Did they get injured? I don't remember seeing anybody injured. That's what mid-season means for the Chargers.
No, they always come back from injury at mid-season. Always injured in the first 2 games.
But Trey Lance.
Big chance, Trey Lance.
That's
Big Fish Boy. Shout out to Big Fish Niner Nation.
I'm starting to lose a lot of confidence in Shanahan. I'm not saying Lance is actually good because this is preseason, so let's not go overboard here.
And the Lions did not play their starters.
Well, they got 2 new coordinators too. Like so there's a big margin swing there, but Trey Lance didn't look bad. He definitely looked serviceable. He definitely looked like he could at least do what Brock Purdy does. Am I wrong in that?
No, you're right.
Okay, so
he looked serviceable in the game he started for Dallas. You know what I mean?
But I understood why in the game for Dallas, I didn't think that he looked like a top 10 pick at all. But we're so far removed I'm the top 10 pick that I don't care anymore. Like, if you gonna sign Brock Purdy to a deal, you could have signed Trey. You could have had Trey Lance playing if
For a lot
he's
less.
gonna play like the guy that played on the
Thursday.
chart or played the Lions. And let's be fair, honestly, they obviously didn't play starters, but I mean, he
still what it
still
is.
looked good. He still played football, man. Like,
And a guy, what one thing that we always forget about is when we say they didn't play starters, but they are playing people who's trying to make a job.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Shanahan had him on ice like dude was
McCorkle Jones,
like he grew up a screw up. That's the best way I could put it.
like McCorkle Jones.
Don't do that. You just taking advantage of the fact that we can't do the miggity mac. But I'm gonna find a workaround. But anyway,
You see, I got little gray hairs.
I noticed. Oh, believe me, I noticed.
Oh yeah, that's wisdom, baby.
I ain't seen you all summer, so it is what it is.
I'm trying to grow my beard out.
Yeah, I've been trying
before
for
we
the
left,
last 4 years.
Before we left, it was a quarterback that was basically said he's retired. Then he came out and signed with Dudesburg, which we all knew was coming.
We back.
Still a nation. We're back.
I gotta find that clip. I don't know where it went.
Well, we all knew he was gonna sign with the Steelers.
Who else was gonna sign him?
And then they did that. I don't know what the Dolphins thinking. Why do they want Fitzpatrick back? Like, you let him go, you traded him in his prime. Now you want him back when he's a fossil?
I don't know, man.
He's still good.
He's still good. Don't get me wrong.
I said he's still good, but
he's not Jalen Ramsey, but he's
but what
good.
I'm saying is,
and Jalen Ramsey has fallen off. And by the by, Jalen Ramsey is no longer with that team.
With the Steelers?
Oh, he's with the Steelers. He's not with the Miami Dolphins, which
I was about to say they traded for it.
It's kind of nuts to me that the Steelers making all the late moves, the latest late moves, and
I see what
the
you
only
did there.
people what
Late. Oh,
I mean, and notice that they got all the old guys.
They let Najee Harris go.
Yeah, he went to Chargers.
I'm just saying.
And he was injured. He was injured this summer early because of something. I can't remember what.
Well, speaking of Dudesburg, the Steelers. Next week, let's do our too early preseason division winners.
Yeah, because we'll have a preseason game under our belt by then.
No. Yeah, so most of them gonna play. I know the Chiefs play Saturday.
So,
but most of them play Friday and Thursday nowadays. Do you think that the Steelers will finish second or one in their division?
It depends. I think it all hinges on whether Joe Burrow wants to be
Joe Burrow, Joe Cool.
Not even that. Forget Joe Burrow. I don't even think it's Joe Burrow's fault. They did everything they could do last year. They just got beat.
They just sucked in the beginning of the year.
No, they didn't really.
They let the Patriots beat you.
That was my original.
With Gerard as the coach.
That was
the first game.
That was the first game.
First games don't mean nothing.
That's like I give
them. Some
give
teams
them grace on that one.
But some teams first games do mean something.
The Chiefs. Chiefs is one of them.
No. Chiefs is like the Patriots when Brady was there.
But the Chiefs
always first 4 or 5 games, they don't care no more.
I agree, but one of the things that the Chiefs do is you got months and months to prepare for this. Andy Reid comes out the gate swinging, and that's when Patrick Mahomes throwing like 5 touchdowns. It has been that way, but
the Lions when they beat the Chiefs,
to
me that first game changed the Lions season. You know what I mean? And to me, ever since that game, the Lions been looking really good, and they haven't stopped yet.
Well, here's a curve that we haven't really talked about yet. 2 new coordinators.
Mm-hmm.
It changed the reigning Super Bowl champions for the better, right or wrong.
Right.
Because I do think it was with Nick
Sirianni.
I almost called him Allegretti. Nick Sirianni, I think he needed, and I'm switching teams back and forth, but I think he needed to
Kellen Moore.
have two. On offense, he doesn't have a first-time head coach, like a former head coach, but he needed somebody. I don't want to say more mature, but that's kind of what I mean.
Kellen Moore wasn't a first-time head coach at first.
No,
but
but
now
he can handle the whole offense.
Yeah.
Like he was an aspiring head coach, which he
and
is
he
now.
and he
And,
ran Dallas offense for a long time.
And so Nick Sirianni needed, I think, or maybe not needed, but benefited from having two guys that were basically head coaches of their situations. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing
he
is,
didn't have to have his hand in both of those pots.
He let his coordinators do their job.
And I think I say that to bring this up. Your boy got too much control.
Tomlin?
No. I was switching over to the 49ers when
Shanahan.
Shanahan got too much control.
Because he's still the play caller.
He doesn't need to give it back. He needs to give it back as opposed to them taking it.
I don't. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think he's Andrew Walter Reed, where Andrew
There's
Walter
a lot
Reed,
of similarities.
Yeah, but Andrew Walter Reed wins Super Bowls now.
But then,
but
once he
but at the same time,
he got to break through that though. He got to break through it some way, and then everything changes. The narrative changes.
Like we here in Kansas City, kind of see some of the vaccines and that 65 point whatever.
65.
The TV show.
Oh yeah.
But before
65 power toss trap.
Before Eric Bieniemy left, Andrew Reid, in my opinion, kind of let Eric Bieniemy kind of control the situation.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. There was times he stepped in, but then he essentially let his coaches coach.
Now with Matthew Nagy there, Andrew take the ring over.
I kind of
take the ring back.
Andrew, take the wheel.
Let's go to Micah Parsons right quick. I love what he did.
Man, look.
He put it all out there, transparent. He said, I don't want to be here no more. I always wanted to be here, but I don't want to be here no more.
I love the narrative. The Cowboys are screwing themselves here. It's no longer the idea that, hey, you got to be like Swagoo on ESPN. I don't know if he's still with ESPN or not. But, everybody talks about how great it is to be a Dallas Cowboy. It ain't that no more. And so
it's an illusion.
You see Michael, it's always been an illusion if you're going to ask me.
Don't do that.
Perpetuated.
They're America's team.
Perpetuated by guys like Michael Irvin because he's the loudest guy in the room. But
because he's still off that crack.
Of course. That stuff barely ever leaves your system. But stop.
You the one said it, not me.
That's not okay. Anywho,
don't do drugs, kids.
I don't even know where I was going with that.
The illusion of the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, that's perpetuated by them because I guess Jerry Jones has had them good jobs afterwards, and them being Cowboys has been a factor for them post career. I.e., Tony Romo said the favorite son of Dallas. Still don't get that, but whatever.
So what will be the best outcome
of
this Parsons Cowboys deal? A,
trade.
Period. A, trade them, or B, just make them the highest paid.
They're not going to pay.
Sweep it.
They're not going to pay.
Sweep it under.
No? Listen, money changes everything. We can go ask Myles Garrett that. Myles Garrett said, I wanted to go compete for championships. Oh, we'll give you 3 bags. Oh, I don't need to go compete for championships.
I can buy me a ring on Temu.
I'll hang out in Cleveland. Come on, dog.
I'll help Shador.
So, yeah, I'll help Shador catch balls. Like what? Anyway, I think just paying them is going to be what changes everything.
What team likely to trade? I hear Bills.
Of course, the Bills.
I would.
Like the
Would you give up
Bills.
2 first round picks? If I'm the Chiefs or the Bills, yeah.
No, the Chiefs no. The Chiefs no.
Wow, you gonna pick second
Here's-
round anyway? Basically,
he-
31 or 32.
I agree, but here's the thing: you're gonna have to pay him boatloads of money, which means you're gonna have to
Oh yeah.
move other money around with the Chiefs. I don't know what the Bills have to do.
And you just signed Karlaftis.
Carlock, but that was by the by. We'll talk about that. That was not a horrible deal.
That was a good deal in my
It
opinion.
was a great.
I'm
deal.
talking for George.
No, it was a great deal for everybody,
Even the Chiefs.
even the Chiefs.
93
We'll
mil?
talk about it.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. But the Bills, they're desperate. At some point, you gotta put it all on the table. Like,
I see Bengals fans as well.
they can't even sign what's his face,
I laughed at the dude who wanted
Trey
him.
Hendrickson.
I was laughing in the dude face that said the running back team wanted him.
That's not happening.
They're like, come here, get some king crab cakes and win a ring. Y'all ain't even got a quarterback.
Crab cakes are cool. Shut up.
They ain't got a quarterback, bro.
Crab cakes are cool, but they ain't that great. Like, I'm not that much of a seafood guy personally. Although I do like a good soft shell crab. Anywho,
You know, crabs live in
they
the
crawl
bikini
up.
bottle.
Yeah, they crawl up. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
remember that.
Anywho, but yeah, I do think there's somebody that could use him, but he ain't gonna be on the. Well, he wasn't on the winning team last year, so it don't matter. It don't matter where he go. He used to losing.
Would you trade him to the Eagles if you the Cowboys?
No, I mean, ooh.
I'm just saying they'll give up 2 first rounds. They started collecting draft picks like they Bill Belichick.
They already collect them. They've been.
I'm just saying.
They've been collecting them since Howie been back.
So what I'm saying is, like, teams like
they don't need them
the
necessarily.
Bills, the Eagles, the Chiefs.
They don't need them necessarily. However,
them the only 3 teams I can see that can trade multiple first round picks because they're gonna pick
trading.
So I'm just saying.
I'm not giving Dallas no first round picks for him. Just not happening.
I'm just saying they the only teams that can afford it because they're gonna pick 30 to 32 for the next, in my opinion, 3 years.
I agree. But I'm not. If I'm Dallas, I'm not doing. I mean, if I'm the Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, I'm not doing it. I just don't. No, it's not worth it. He's not going to play for them until week 8, and then it's going to be too late by then, in my opinion.
Okay.
I think he's going to sit out as long as possible. And I don't know. Did he do his podcast this year with old boy from Houston? I ain't seen no clips, so I doubt it.
Let's talk about what's your boy George Kalafris contract?
Oh, Chiefs been busy. Chiefs been busy. They signed George Karlaftis. They signed some other people too.
They signed your boy Nick Bolton.
Yeah,
and they signed the offensive lineman, dude.
Which one?
The one that everybody likes.
Oh yeah, the draft pick. Josh Simmons.
No, they signed him.
Oh no, Trey
Smith.
They signed Trey Smith to a record deal.
4-year, $94 million.
Yeah. Then they signed
Bolton for 3-year or 4-year for $60-some million.
Yep. Which that's the move I'm shocked of.
And then they signed Clark for 4 years, $93 million.
Those last 2 deals were the ones that I'm shocked of. And they signed Bolton. I thought they was gonna let Bolton play on that last year and maybe franchise tag him. Because to be fair, linebackers matter, but they don't matter in this defense as much as they do on other defenses because they don't typically rush the passer. Like with the Eagles, they can rush them or not. You know what I'm saying? But they still are a huge part of the defense. But I'm glad Nick Bolton got his deal. I just thought he was going to be the odd man out, to be fair. But I also didn't think Karlaftis would get a deal this soon because they still have him on the franchise tag for this year. I think I had to look at the numbers, but they not franchise tag. I'm not saying franchise. Option. Fifth year option them, And so I think he plays this year on the 5th-year option, and next year his money kicks in. But he's got a how much he get guaranteed? I think it was a signing bonus, actually.
I think it was like at least 60-some million.
So he
guaranteed.
signed the deal. He gets $60 million. That's a great deal for him because, to be fair, he's not a scrub at all. He's actually really good. But
if you look at the upside, if you wait late, the price goes up.
Literally where I was going with it. And then also you have to be strategic when it comes to this because we signed Trent McDuffie to a deal. And then I'm sorry, we drafted Trent McDuffie. And a few picks later, we drafted George Karlaftis. So you can't.
And Duffy gonna get his deal next year.
McDuffie gonna get his deal next year, and it's gonna.
I will be working on it right now.
It's a max deal. Whatever it is, it's a max deal.
I'll be working on it right now.
They are working on it, but they ain't gonna sign it till the end of the season. It's not gonna happen. That's not how they operate.
I'm just saying.
Because then you run the risk of injury this year and all that kind of stuff. So
at the end of the day,
you got to figure that part out because
goes up.
We've had defense. I mean, here's the thing about that: Sauce has gotten paid. Derek Stingley has gotten paid.
Sausage.
I said Sauce has gotten paid.
I thought I said sausage. I'm like, he ain't paid for the Chiefs in a minute, bro. No, like that fullback ain't paid for a minute.
2018 was his last year, I think. But or was it 19? Whatever.
We talk about Sherman.
Sauce Gardner got his deal. Derek Stingley got his deal. Those are the only two guys that's gonna get huge paydays that was ahead of McDuffie. So you got time. You got a little time.
Okay.
Unless somebody decides to pay a cornerback contract out of season, which would be crazy, especially if you're getting a max deal. Because McDuffie, hinged upon this season, will be getting a max deal. He's going to be one of the pillars of
question, will it be with the Chiefs
generation? Come on, bro. Stop it.
I just asked the question.
Veach is one thing. That's one of the best draft picks he's ever had. Okay. That's number one. Number two, he don't draft, or he drafts corners, but normally ain't that caliber. And he traded up for him too. So he's gonna trade unless some catastrophic injury happens. He's gonna get his money.
So,
but this is his 4th year on the deal. He still has the 5th-year option. So, the idea is that he still remains good and that no injuries happen. So if both of those things happen, probably somewhere around March or April, you'll probably see a deal.
816-654-6883 is the number. Text or voicemail.
I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot about the number.
I always bring it up.
Yeah.
You never
By the by, shout out to Uncle Charles.
What?
Salute.
His 70th birthday?
Yeah. Shout out. I know you went to go see him. What is that, last week? It was his birthday last week? Yeah.
This past Monday.
Yep. So shout out to Uncle Charles.
I was in Memphis for 5 days this time. It's like a work week.
All I could think about was Project Pat. Sorry.
You look like Project. You more look like 8 Ball.
8 Ball. Oh, that's funny. Why can't I remember any of their songs?
Don't worry.
The only songs coming to my head is Project Pat songs.
Cause you a 3-6 Mafia guy. You look like that little white girl. You look like that little white girl in that buffet or Mexican restaurant.
Shut up.
You saw that clip?
Yes, of course everybody did. She was killing it. Anywho, shout out to her too. Her parents are raising her all right. Anyway,
I didn't see one damn white person in that restaurant. No, I'm just playing. I saw one in the back.
I think I saw
her dad in the back. I'm assuming that's her dad because he was white.
What are we? What's another thing? There's something else I wanted to talk about. Let me see. I had a list.
He had a list. He's checking it twice. Next week we're gonna talk about, like I said, early preseason division winners. So give
Oh
us a
yeah,
call.
Broncos. They agreed to his terms on a 4-year deal with Zach Allen.
Is it Ken to Jared?
Okay. Speaking of which, Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You think so?
Who, Jared?
Yes.
He got in.
Did he?
Where you been?
I didn't pay
He's
attention
doing his
to
speech today.
I didn't pay attention to the ceremony part.
The ceremony's today.
I still ain't.
Sterling got in.
I knew Sterling got in.
I meant to ask you a question.
I will never forgive Carl Peterson for doing that to the Chiefs. He was.
Come on, you don't like King Carl?
He was. I'm trying to think of guys who he was. Travis Kelce on the defense before Travis Kelce was Travis Kelce. If we're gonna be honest, like the goofy guy, more high morale, can try to rally you to win. He was that guy. And then they got rid of him. And I was pissed about it. Pissed.
Yeah.
I was completely out on Carl Peterson at that point. And I knew it was gonna be bad trying to find another guy like that. So that's me. I guess the Chargers are thinking about re-signing
Keenan Allen?
Keenan Allen, which
Why?
I kind of want him to come to Kansas City because, no. Yeah, because of the injuries. We got injury problems.
Yes, he does.
We're not getting Terry McLaurin.
Speaking of that, he won out of Washington.
He wants. That's what I really wanted to talk about.
Where should he go?
He's not getting out of Washington.
Because Washington said we ain't thinking about it.
It's not happening. Like, here's the thing. I think that we make demands on stuff like this. And yeah, it's fine that you do that, but you're still under contract. So at this point, I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Now, I could change that because I could get draft picks for you, right?
Mhm.
And prepare for next year. And if I'm a team like the Cowboys, I need a quarterback. Well, I don't know when Dak's contract is up, but it's coming up soon.
At least the option part of it is.
If I'm the Washington, looks like they might be
Commanders.
Redskins again.
My Uncle Donnie ain't getting that, bro.
Unless he might be even willing to pay for it just to get his way. That's what they do. Anywho, if I'm the
not with this ownership,
if I'm the Washington Commanders, no, Terry McLaurin, you staying right where you are. Like, I'm not about to do this. We're not doing this. But
he on the wrong side of 30, which is the actual number.
You
30.
give him some, I would think bonus money will work. I'm not giving you a long-term deal. That's not happening.
My thing is, I put more incentives. You get 15 touchdowns this year.
That's a lot. It's a lot, bro.
Which one they got, DK or Debo? Which one they got, DK
they got
or Debo?
Debo. And Debo.
Well, DK is what with
DK with the Steelers.
Okay. I know both of them went somewhere.
Ugh. Debo looks horrible.
So, who's trading for McLaren?
I want the Chiefs to. I ain't gonna lie. I want the Chiefs to. When he first said he was out, I was like, I'm trying to see what that be like. I'm trying to see what that be like.
Hollywood Brown, Kelsey.
Forget. And I'm gonna say this.
Rice,
I like Juju, but Juju.
Y'all signed Juju again?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's our big possession receiver guy. And we need one of those. Like, we need a young possession receiver because we got all these speedy, fast guys. And I'm cool with that. But, I don't know. Juju just lost a step.
But he knows steps. He knows the system.
And I hate that. Like, your system that hard to pick up.
You know why he lost a step? Because you people,
Because he put them all on TikTok. That's why.
you people
Before TikTok was TikTok. Well,
was crying about Jackson Mahomes, and him and Juju had TikToks, and now he ain't got no TikTok brother, so he's a little depressed. I need to bring the morale back, bring Jackson Mahomes back to the sideline.
we don't.
Yeah.
The man who should not be mentioned. He who shall not be named is Jackson Mahomes. We have to stop. No, don't bring that up no more. But
Bring JB, bring Jackson back.
Yeah, I want a Terry McLaurin style possession receiver. Now Juju will take over a game this year. It's guaranteed, but
He always does.
he at least gonna give you one game. But I think Terry McLaurin can take over any game. And to be fair, I also think that the Chiefs might be too much of what they were last year, which means you could see them coming. You know what I'm saying? Even though the idea is to throw the ball downfield, I just think that we're too much of the same from last year. And we were too much of the same the year before that. That's why the Eagles knew what we were doing. Come on now. Let's
bring it out 10.
Let's bring it on.
Shotgun.
He knew they knew what we were doing, and they knew how we were going to do it. They studied us up, down, backwards, forwards. And
especially
they dominated us on every blade of grass.
Especially playing you guys for the last 2 years in the regular season as well.
Absolutely. You know? And so they did that and realized, well, we can do this. And then they finally was able to get Xavier Worthy broken, use his speed. And then you saw that, but it was way too late. That wasn't even worth mentioning. But it was this is the only highlight we had in that game. The only one. Except for the coin flip, maybe.
Y'all didn't have no part of the coin flip. It was a referee action.
It was a bad game. I didn't think it could happen twice, but it did.
Okay, so we just mentioned Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Eric Allen, Jared Allen, and
the Allen brothers.
Sterling Shepard.
Don't you dare ever put Sterling Shepard up in the
Leave my dog alone, bro.
Don't ever put Sterling Shepard in the Hall of Fame.
And there's somebody else out
lame.
But once 2025 is announced, 2026 candidates announced.
Yep.
Let me ask you. First, let me know if they get in what time they're gonna get in first.
Which ballot?
Second.
Which ballot?
All right. Drew Brees.
First ballot.
Larry Fitzgerald.
First ballot.
Jason Witten.
Third ballot.
Frank Gore.
Fifth ballot.
Jules, aka Julian Edelman.
No ballot.
I agree. Greg Olsen, he just didn't have a longevity.
It wasn't enough of the same. He's not bad, but he didn't have enough of it. That's all.
Greg Olsen.
The tight end?
See, that's just in Spanish.
I don't think he's
your boy, back-to-back Super Bowl champs.
Stop it. Who?
LaShawn McCoy. He's back-to-back Super Bowl champs, Chiefs and Buccaneers. Didn't play one down, but still went.
The Super Bowls was just icing on the pound cake.
I'll say 5th or 6th if he get in.
It's gonna be a while. I don't think he'll get in, but because here's the thing: you got to also look at the position that they play.
Yeah.
And the running back and quarterback rooms are super crowded. But Drew Brees is getting in there. He's like the only one to throw for like 5,000 yards for a long time. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I don't think he ever had an MVP. So he never had an MVP, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but
I think he had one.
I know he had a Super Bowl MVP.
Just one Super Bowl.
But
and he threw for 5,000 yards. That's enough to get him.
When you think of LaShawn McCoy, most people gonna think of the
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, and all the fumbles. You know what I mean?
I do, yeah.
I like McCoy.
But Shady had it. He had numbers with the Bills.
He had numbers.
He had numbers with the Bills and the Eagles before that. Yeah. So the idea that he'll be there, yeah. But you also talking about Frank Gore in there as well, who was basically the Buick LeSabre of NFL players. We're still rolling from the 1980s.
Like, it's crazy. As soon as he retired, his son come in the league.
Right? who plays for the Buffalo Bills? Quiet as kept. Which I wanted to draft him, by the way.
Des Bryant.
Not happening.
Marquise Pouncey.
That's
an
interesting one. That's an interesting one.
It's hard for linemen to get in.
Yeah, but he was good. He was real good. But I don't know if he get in.
Yo, boy, because y'all got the same amount of kids. Phillip Rivers.
We all part of the 9 Kids Club. Shut up.
Why you put my business out there?
Phillip Rivers.
He's getting in.
3rd ballot. He ain't getting in first ballot. There's no reason on earth he should get in first ballot.
I don't think this next guy getting in ever. I'm not saying he's not worthy of it, but he's not getting in. Steven Gostkowski.
You don't think Gostkowski's getting in? Super Bowl winning
field goal kicker.
Field goal for the Patriots.
I don't think he's getting in.
I mean, I know he's not no Adam Vinatieri, but he's getting in.
Unless you feel sorry for the.
How many Super Bowls did he win?
I think
2?
2 or 3.
He's getting in.
Geno Atkins. That's the last one.
I don't think that's happening. I like Geno. I wanted the Chiefs to sign Geno Atkins. It just never happened.
That's the 2026.
Played for the Bengals all them years.
Hall of Fame candidates. 816-654-6883.
Surprised he got that far, to be fair.
I don't think Shady getting in because
too many running backs.
Because to me, Roger Craig still ain't in. And him and Terrell Davis got the same amount of numbers, basically.
Terrell Davis didn't deserve to be in.
And Roger got one
more.
Hold
on.
Terrell Davis only had 2 good years for real. Even though they won.
Nobody knows that better than me.
Even though they won.
Roger Craig was doing this in a different era, and over a longer period of time.
So since he was playing with Rice in Montana, is that what's holding him back? Everybody was fear of the pass.
Yes, I would say that's what's holding him back.
Because I'm like, if you look at the numbers, him and Terrell Davis numbers is basically identical. And Roger got like one more ring than
that's a good
Terrell
point.
Davis. So that was your 2026
I can't believe
Hall of Fame candidates. Once again, it's Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Jason Witten, Frank Gore, Julian Edelman, Greg Olsen, LaShawn McCoy, Des Bryant, Marquise Pouncey, Phillip Rivers, Steven Gostkowski, and Geno Atkins.
We'll see who gets in.
Good luck to all you fellas. Let's
see. Next Thursday, Prime Video.
Got a game?
Washington. Hold on.
See, this sucks that I work like 17 hours a day.
Why does it suck? You're just gonna fall asleep on it anyway.
That's besides the point.
I'm just saying.
Well, I guess I make money instead of sleep right there.
Okay.
I only work 17 hours a day, Monday through Thursday. Friday, I work like probably 7 in the morning, then I work like 4 at night. So 11 hours a day on Friday. Saturday, Sundays is my day, baby.
I don't know what that means.
I might go hang out with my friend tomorrow. Take her and go make a candle.
And get some lunch. Candle making.
I make my candles, bro. I make my own candles.
I got 5 kids. Ain't no way I'm making anybody some candles. It'd be wax all over the place.
No, I go to this place.
I know a place, the same one. I know a type of place.
Pretty expensive.
Yeah, I'm not paying anything more than if I don't get the candle on Yankee Doodle, whatever that Yankee Doodle candles on sale.
How much you pay?
Happening. Whatever they sell is like $10, $10.
Oh,
something like that.
I'm on a $40 budget, buddy.
You crazy.
Yeah, my daughters go all the time, bro. We smell.
No.
Make our own candles.
Not happening.
Hey, hold the fort down right quick. Sorry for being unprofessional.
You are being super unprofessional.
It's our first day back.
I want to talk about.
How loud so I can hear you?
I'm trying to figure out when we gonna stop giving the Bengals a pass. Cause I feel like we giving the Bengals a pass. And I watched, and this comes from me watching Quarterback on Netflix. I ain't gonna say it's great. It's all right, but it gives me good insight on the Bengals season last year. And while he puts up numbers, he puts up numbers. It don't amount to nothing. It don't amount to playoffs at all. So at some point, I'm cool with keep calling Joe Burrow elite because he's still putting up numbers. And then what's his face was like the triple crown winner last year. So that's part of it too. But I don't think we should be talking about the Bengals in any specific sort of way because they ain't winning nothing. They missed the playoffs 2 years in a row, possibly three. I think it's two. They missed the playoffs, and at this point, you expect the Lions to make the playoffs more than you would expect the Bengals to make the playoffs. And 3 years ago, you would never have been able to. You would have never been able to predict that. So it's time to throw dirt on the Bengals and keep it moving.
Don't do
Not
that.
only that, not
You
only
just
that,
hate
not
everybody
only,
that's LSU
not
player.
only that, but then these fools ain't paying Trey Hendrickson, so he gonna find a way to sit out. They best pass rusher. Okay. Then they sign, and then they are guilty of the same stuff that I believe the Chiefs are guilty of. More of the same. More of the same. And it's basically for familiarity purposes. Like you're basically you're the same team you were last year. So what's going to tell you either you're going to be the same or worse than you were last year? Because I don't see any much different. Because I don't think they changed offensive coordinators. They haven't, and then they also had Shamar Stewart.
So is
That situation.
So let me ask you this
who's
question.
a linebacker
Let me
by
ask
the
you.
by.
Let me ask you this question. So is our boy Zach Taylor Jobbers on the hot seat?
Bro, been on the hot seat since he got there.
But you gave up on
except for 2021 and in 2022 because he was living off of that Super Bowl appearance.
But he still made it to the AFC title game again, right?
Not a year after that.
Well, a year after that, I think.
Because they made their career off of beating the Chiefs in 2021. They made their. We wouldn't talk about the Bengals if it wasn't for 2021.
Allegedly.
And now here we go, 2022, and then 2023 and 2024. Now, we can fact check some of this stuff. We can fact check it. But they are the biggest losers of Super Bowls that I've ever seen in my life. The biggest.
Don't do that.
Pro Football Reference.com. They are the biggest Super Bowl losers I've ever seen.
He was old.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you say what you type.
Because I'm talking to you and I would have lost it. Period. It's definitely going to
Oh, snap.
Cincinnati Bengals. There we go. See?
I
would have lost it.
I would have lost it. But I think you're right. They living off the Chiefs high.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So they went to the conference championship or lost in the conference championships in 2022. So we ain't seen them for 2 years, 2 seasons in the playoffs. And then they blamed the Chiefs for not being able to win, not trying to win that game.
No,
we're not here to help you out.
The thing
you
is,
have the opportunity
to help yourself out.
They were 4th of 4 in 2023. They were 3 of 4 in 2022 on 2024. It's not our fault, bro. It's your own.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
it's your own.
I don't see how fans or teams get mad at other teams when
when your team had the opportunity to choose their own destiny.
You shouldn't have lost the first game, first of all, to the Patriots with Gerard as the coach.
Big dummies.
Then you lost a couple of other games that you shouldn't have lost to. You know what I mean? So you got to keep your own hands in your own destination. And one thing I commend you for Yeah, as much as a diehard Chiefs fan you are, you never blame another team for whatever they did. You know what I mean? And when the Chiefs lose, you straight up say, "Hey, they should have played better. This one play wasn't the factor," as most people on Twitter or X would claim. Well, the referee made that call. You be like, they made that call in the first quarter. The score was 0-0.
It's the same stuff. But here's what's gonna happen with the Cincinnati Bengals. Since they had more wins than losses, we gonna count them. We gonna end up counting them as the Mike Tomlins of the football world, and that's not okay.
It's not.
It's not okay to me.
Mike
And,
Tomlin never had a losing season. Heard it here first.
And
We're back.
and so they've been above 500 for a long time, but they finished fourth in their division every year. Third or fourth.
Let me ask you this: is Mike Tomlin time up?
It's rapidly approaching.
It reminds me of Andrew Walter Reed.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of
somebody
Bill Belichick.
Somebody gonna get a dog when they get him, because somebody gonna get him, and somebody might even fire their current head coach to try to get him.
Remind me of Jason Witten.
If you can get 2 years,
not Jason Witten.
If he can hold out for 2 years,
what's his name?
Jason Whitlow, Jason
Garrett.
Oh yeah,
it reminds me of that. Like too long in one situation.
If the Steelers can hold out 2 years on firing him or having him step down, whatever. If Pete Carroll don't do nothing with the Raiders, I think that would be a good fit.
The Raiders?
Yes.
Ooh.
I do think that would be a good fit.
Even as a Chiefs fan?
Yeah.
Would they beat the Chiefs?
They could. But they got to get the players. That's the thing. They ain't got the players now. Like, I don't think Geno?
Yeah.
Geno.
I don't know.
Geno's actually the worst quarterback in the division. I don't think that's going to make a difference. And Pete Carroll don't know how to run the ball. So
what do you think about Shador and about
I think he's going to have the job.
Yeah.
I like everybody's tripping off of this. I'm like, Shador's going to take that job. And I've always thought he was going to take that job since I saw who they drafted. Like, everybody was pissed off, like legit pissed off when they drafted him in the green room or whatever. I'm like, he's going to take. I can't even remember. Jackson Dart? No. That's New York, right?
Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel, yeah. Shador's taking that job. And it's either going to be. I do believe.
I think it was a money deal. Like, we get you this late, we ain't got to pay you that much. And just in case he didn't pan out, or if Deion's going to go Deion.
Yes.
You know, I mean,
that makes sense. Like, but I don't think.
I'm not justifying it.
I don't think they wanted him as the coach and
the owner keeps saying
and what's the name. I don't think they wanted him. So this felt like a something. I don't know what to say about that, but he's gonna win that job. It's happening.
You got to still.
It's either gonna be this year or next year, and I don't think it's gonna be this.
It's gonna be this year, man.
They're gonna hold out this year as long as they possibly can.
I think they're gonna go ahead and start Flacco. Just because he's the veteran. Because you ain't going to start off Rudolph or the other guy. No, Pickett.
Who was Rudolph?
I was thinking about Mason. No, it was Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett ain't happening.
I know.
That dude's a bum. I couldn't have been more wrong about
somebody. So I think they're going to do.
He the reason the Chiefs was in that game. He the reason.
I think that they're going to start Flacco because he's the veteran. And once he have like 1 or 2 bad games, they're gonna go ahead and pull it and push Shador in. And watch. I
think they're gonna have to be forced to put Shador in. If what I think happened, they're gonna have to be forced to put Shador in, because that's the whole reason they got 4 quarterbacks. 4 quarterbacks is too many to have on your roster. Period. So that tells me,
like right now,
that tells me the NFL probably did tell them to draft Shador, and if they did, that they don't have to play him until, especially after what the owner said. Nah, I think they don't want to.
The thing
for whatever reason, I think they think Deion has too much power. I don't know what that
thing. The thing is that right now, preseason training camp, every team got like 4 or 5 quarterbacks. But we know for sure that Cleveland's gonna have 4 on their roster because you can't. They look bad.
If you got 4 quarterbacks on your roster, your
Sorry.
roster is trash. Your roster is trash.
Because we already know they're gonna keep Flacco. We know they're gonna keep Sanders, and if you keep Sanders, you have to keep Gabriel, right? Because you drafted him before him. True or false? So Pickett's the odd man out whenever it happens.
And that'd be 3 quarterbacks, which is good on your roster.
Knowing the Browns,
they would keep him. That's ridiculous. You're crazy. I mean, the roster is fluid. Understand that. We both understand that. The roster is fluid. You can drop this man and add whomever, but Kenny Pickett, no.
We almost 1 month away.
Kenny got it picked. Football. How about that?
We on the
verge. And the NFL want to do that 18th game. I like this. I like having a middle game in the middle of the season, like a actual center game. But they shooting for that extra game, which means they either start early or stay where they're at, and then it'll be on the week of Valentine's Day, Super Bowl. And I don't know what I want, because let's talk about, we got 9 minutes unless you want to end early. What's up with the NFLPA? You heard anything? You heard the latest news about that? Sounds like they was in collusion with the ownership about some players. Sounds like they wasn't doing their job as far as representing players and all that stuff. And I encourage you to go look it up, because I don't know the ins and outs of it, but because I've always thought, and when I heard the news, I was like, yeah, I had a feeling this was happening anyway.
Yeah, the owners don't care about the players.
That's what your union was supposed to be for, but they don't care about us either.
Because remember, I sent you and Mo Horton graphic, right? About the revenues.
Oh yeah, you did.
So let me raise up my Eagle Beagles. 66% of their revenue come from national TV media. 17% of their revenue come from ticket sales. 10% come from team sponsors. 6% come from concession and parking, and 1% from local TV media. So really, the owners really ain't paying nothing out their real pocket. You know what I mean?
It's profit, bro.
They just paying out the profit. So my thing is, I always tell people, and I was talking to somebody yesterday. I was talking to somebody yesterday about NFL. No, Kovac. I was talking to my boy Kovac. We was at Twin Peaks.
You always at Twin Peaks. Hooters feels rejected. Go ahead.
They shouldn't shut a lot of them down. The closest one is at the Legends, bro.
The one they didn't keep the one up here?
No. Just the Legends. And the one on Metcalf. Metcalf was horrible, bro.
I don't know.
But anyway, I was telling Kovac, I'm always on the player side in the NFL when they hold out and want more money, because NFL is the only sport that Kalafris, for example, not 4-year, 93 million.
And he ain't getting all that 93
and
million.
Only 63 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
So
we're the only ones that don't. They're the only ones that don't have fully guaranteed contracts.
And they have
the most money.
They make the most money.
Ownership does.
They have the most violent game.
Yeah, true that.
No,
I get what you're saying completely.
So I think that NFL needs to play these players fully guaranteed contract, because you could be in baseball and never make it to the big leagues, and you could be a millionaire. They sign you to a 5-year, $8 million deal
to send you down to AAA ball.
You play in Omaha or Arkansas somewhere.
That guarantee, that contract guarantee. But let's be honest, baseball's talking about redoing their pay structure too. They thinking about salary cap.
They need a salary cap.
They do.
Yankees,
Padres
they pay all the big stars. Still can't
Right.
win no more.
ain't win nothing.
But I just think that NFL need to just go ahead and do right. In my opinion, just pay these players fully guaranteed contracts.
It's not happening. Something has to make you do. Something's gonna have to make them.
Well, I see a lot of rookies getting theirs fully guaranteed.
That's because the
It's
second
not that
round
much.
picks are pushing back a little bit. Shamar Stewart being one of them. Yeah, there's a lot of pushback.
And I think this is what's happening in the NBA. I think it's gonna happen in NFL, in my opinion.
What's happening?
Well, in the NBA, a lot of entries of the draft, it's not being there no more because you're getting paid NIL money.
Oh yeah.
So with the colleges players get NIL and still can do whatever they want to do.
I agree.
They might just start staying 3 to 4 years in college.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
then
it's not a bad idea. Here's one
and you
thing
get
I
your
wanna
degree
say.
and whatever, and you.
Here's one thing I want to see. I would
just air quote me.
Yeah, they're getting their degree. Okay. Everybody ain't getting their degree. You made me lose my train of thought. I do think at some point before they make the veterans be allowed to have fully guaranteed contracts, I think the rookies might have fully guaranteed contracts. If I'm an owner and I see that that's where the situation going, I'm of course going to fight against fully guaranteed contracts with this crazy sport as it is. I'm going to fight against that naturally. But if I could get away with paying my rookies on the wage scale fully guaranteed contracts and not have to pay my veterans, except for the ones that I want to pay, I'd more agree to that than I would ever agree to.
As you should, as an owner, because you get the best years
for the cheapest prices.
Yeah.
And I'm giving you something, you know what I mean? So it's like when it comes to negotiation, you got to give a little, got to take a little. And I'd be willing to concede that over trying to pay y'all $100 plus million guaranteed. Not happening. And I'm not doing that.
Albert Hainworth. I think that's what's causing the Scary Terry situation in Washington, because he's 30. You're not gonna pay a wide receiver $33 million at the age of 30.
I'm not signing you to an extension. It's not happening. Unless
it's a friendly extension where I pay you $20 million a year.
I'm not paying you $20 million as a 30-year-old. Tyreek is overpaid, bro. Tyreek is overpaid. He's not worth the headache for what he's giving.
Will he be a Dolphin by the end of the year?
Yes, because nobody's taking over that contract. Maybe the Bills might, actually. Because Tyreek's still good. Tyreek's still good. He's not top 5 anymore or top 3, but he's top 10.
I don't have nothing against Stephon Diggs, but I think the Patriots overpaid him. Especially coming off of
an injury. That's nuts. Also, him taking that nose candy on the boat, bro. Football players and boats don't mix. Y'all need to.
Odell Beckham, OBJ.
There's never anything good coming out of that.
So next week
we'll have more football games to talk about,
and also we will have our early preseason division winners.
Ooh. I'm looking forward to it.
Until next time, be safe, be easy, and remember, that meat is greasy.
Deuces.